Hey everybody, it's Adam, live and in person for you. Hey everybody, it's Adam, wonder who he'll interview. He'll get the dirt and the scoop and the story, for he happens to be in the know. Just ask anybody who's Adam. Adam lives for the business of show. Call me Adam.com.
Hey guys, it's Call Me Adam, and we are here live at the Bernard Jacobs Theater with Micah Stock, who is making his Broadway debut. He has been making his Broadway debut in It's Only a Play, and we're going to find out more about him and the show, so stay tuned. Making your Broadway debut in It's Only a Play, what initially made you want to audition for the show, and then what was it like when you found out that you were going to be making your Broadway debut besides Matthew Broderick, Nathan Lane, Stockard Channing, F. Murray Abraham, Megan Mullally, and now you're working with Katie Finneran and Martin Short. What has it all been like for you?
Well, it's been a whirlwind, and I feel very lucky. You know, all the people you just listed, and then some. They're all, you know, geniuses, and I was very lucky. I actually didn't have to audition for this job. I'd worked with the playwright Terrence McNally before on a play of his off Broadway that I had auditioned for. And we just established a very positive working relationship working on that play. And Nathan Lane and Jack O'Brien, our director, saw that show. So it was kind of right place at the right time.
What have you learned from working with everybody thus far?
Oh, man. You know, they also have such different processes and come from totally different worlds. So I really just tried to be a sponge and sort of, you know, everyone has their own particular way of working. I came in with a way of working, and then you sort of steal from the best.
Well, you definitely are working with the best.
Totally, yeah.
So what do you identify most with about your character, Gus Peahead?
In the same way that I was excited about doing my first Broadway show and working with all these incredible people, Gus feels that same kind of excitement for, you know, checking coats at a party. So it was, you know, I just sort of drew upon that excitement and let Gus kind of go from there.
Was your Broadway debut everything you dreamed that it would be, and what do you remember most about that night?
I guess by opening night, you know, we had a long preview period. We had about 6 weeks of previews. So thankfully there was, you know, it was in our bodies enough that all the sort of nerves that came up from opening night, was sort of able to rely on technique, and but you know, it was sort of everything I thought it would be, and a lot of stuff that I didn't know it would be.
What do you hope audiences come away with after seeing It's Only a Play?
I hope they feel lighter and happy and still smiling. You know, there's nothing better than making a room full of people laugh. You know, Jack O'Brien, you know, he's such an eloquent person, and I believe he tweeted that, you know, making a room full of people who are previously indifferent, making them all laugh is some kind of miracle. And I think that's true.
That's great. And it's great that you're part of it.
Absolutely. No, so lucky to be.
If you could have any superpower, which one would you choose?
Flying, for sure.
You could create your own signature drink. What would you call it, and what would the ingredients be?
My signature drink, well, it'd have bourbon in it. I know that. Probably something spicy. And I guess I'd call it the gunshot.
I like that. And last question, is boxers or briefs?
Boxer briefs.
Combo.
Yeah. I like somewhere in between.
All right, that's awesome. Well, that's actually all my questions. So thank you so much.
Great.
Appreciate it. So everybody watching, come see It's Only a Play at the Bernard Jacobs Theater, and come see Micah and laugh and have fun, and I'll have a ticket link up on callmeadam.com. So come on by. Thanks for watching. For more Call Me Adam, visit callmeadam.com or follow me on Twitter at callmeadamnyc or facebook.com/callmeadamnyc.